Sketch the following without attempting to locate the turning points. We will do this locating the turning points in a later stage. All we need to know now is what function this is or what graph this is. Now if I expand my equation, so x times x is x squared times x is x cubed, I know this is a cubic function. When it's in this form, it means I've got three linear factors, which means I will have, and it's distinctive, so it's all three of them are different. Therefore, I'm going to have a graph that looks like either this or like this. Now, to decide which one it is, I have to look at what value, what positive x or what sign the x cubed function will have. I'm going to look at the following. I'm going to say x times x is x squared times x is x cubed. It's going to be positive. Because it's positive, I will have this function, which means this one is not on there. So that is the shape of my function. And what I want to know now is what is the intercepts. To find the intercepts, I'm going to say my y-intercept is where x equals 0. Just make it a little bit larger. When x is 0, it means y equals 0 minus 1, 0 minus 3, 0 plus 5. And that's the same as just multiplying the negative. So it's negative 1 times negative 3 is plus 3 times 5 is 15. So my y-intercept is going to be at 15. My x-intercepts is where y is 0. So where y is 0 means x minus 1 multiplied by x minus 3 multiplied by x minus 5 equals 0. Therefore, according to the null factor, for this thing to be 0, either this have to be 0 or this have to be 0, of this have to be 0, because anything times 0 will give us 0. For my first one, it means that x minus 1 equals 0. In other words, x equals positive 1, or x equals, and I'm not going to do the same because we can see that, or x equals, for the middle bracket to be positive, it means x have to be 3, or x have to be 5. So I've got three intercepts. Oh, this was supposed to be plus 5, my bad. If that is x is plus 5, then this will be x equals negative 5. If x is negative 5 plus 5 equals 0. So there's my three intercepts. It intercept at x equals 1, x equals 3, and x equals negative 5. So something like that. I know it's in this form, which means it will have to go over through that point, around, and there. Unfortunately, with what we know at this stage, we will not be able to say what this turning point and that turning point is. So that is all that we can draw. So it looks something like that.